I'm back. I don't know if you can tell by the fit. I haven't been very productive. And I realized something, that I look chopped every time I get on this freaking, like, dude, cause I know it sounds like, oh, every time, but you've only posted once. This is literally your second video. Every time, like, I've sat down and been like, okay, today's the day I'm gonna record, I look in the camera and I'm like, and that's not the reason that I stopped recording, like, it's other reasons, but every time I look in the camera, I'm like, whoa, I look hideous. Like, girl, where'd you come from? The streets? Yeah, so I have no idea. But today we're looking at confessions to, I don't even know. I have nothing to hide. I have no confessions myself, so why not read other people's crazy confessions? When I'm not prepared at all. I haven't even logged into my freaking Chromebook. I haven't even got to the freaking app. Can I get, like, my video taken out for saying that word? I don't think you get it taken out for saying TikTok, so you couldn't get it taken out for saying Reddit, boy. Oh! So, second video, I need new ideas, because literally, if you cannot tell, the last video was of Reddit. It was Reddit and my a-holes. Now it's Reddit confessions. These, my manager, aka my sister, has been racking up these confessions for me. She sent me a bunch. A lot of these I didn't even read yet, so if they're a little cuckoo, if they're garbage, if they're trash, blame it on her. Not my fault. Oh, what's this? It's Elon Musk. Okay, first confession. High school stunt that I'll never forget, even in afterlife. Back in electrotechnic school. Oh, I think I clocked that. At school at 17, I pulled off. Yeah. So, someone's mom loves to walk in while I'm in the middle of recording. Anywho, I pulled off a legendary. Let me retrack. Back in electronics school at 17, I pulled off a legendary stunt. I hacked the school's bell system using a hidden switch, letting me ring it whenever I wanted. My friends and I triggered it 15 minutes early during boring classes, causing total chaos. Teachers were confused, students were thrilled, and for 3 days we ruled the schedule. Sorry. It was giving Disney moment. But on the 4th day, a technician found my wiring. The principal threatened expulsion, but I never got caught. Honestly, I laugh so hard every time I tell this story. A bit embarrassing, but still funny. Honestly, man, like, I would have thanked you. I mean, like, I know at least 2 or 3 of the teachers who hated actually, like, having to deal with y'all were thanking Jesus that you did that. At least 3 of the teachers. 3 or 2. It had to be a couple nitpicks of teachers who were like, who heard that bell ring and looked at the clock and was like, oh God, thank you. Jesus! Jesus! Thank you, God. I can't deal with these. Like, bro, cause I know my teachers. My second period teacher, oh, she would get on her knees and cry. She would start sobbing. That's insane though. Expulsion for that, like, how did y'all even do that? Like, bro, who did you have on this case? Freaking talking about they found my wiring. How were y'all not caught setting this up? That's my thing. Was there breaking and entering involved? Like, hello? What? I'm so confused. How did y'all pull this off? Anywho. Oh, I'm recording. Napping on the job in a large cardboard box and got away with it for years. I feel like I need to redo that. Napping on the job in a large cardboard
So humiliating!
Napping on the job in a large cardboard box and got away with it for years. I worked for a poorly managed family business when I was younger. One of the closets there had these large empty boxes that were rarely used or moved. One day I arranged them to make a hidden sleeping berth. Sleeping berth? What? Where are you from? Berth? What is that? I'm confused. A sleeping berth? Did you mean sleeping bag? Let's hit up Google. What is a sleeping berth? A sleeping berth, a sleeper berth is a compartment in a commercial truck where drivers can rest or sleep during long trips. So it's just a sleeping room. It's just a room. Okay. Wise words of choice. No, did I say wise? I meant weird. Weird words. Weird choice of. I would disappear for hours napping in that closet in my hidden space. I smuggled in a pillow and blankets. Eventually, almost got caught once because I forgot to mute my phone and someone was in the closet getting supplies. I guess they figured the ding was from another room. Did no one ever wonder where you were and come looking for you? Like they're on the job and they're like, hey, do you guys know where Stephanie is? She came in like 3 hours ago and she's been gone. I sent her to get some Dutch tape and did she get kidnapped? Where's Stephanie? Bro, you probably sent the whole business into a panic at some point, bro, looking for you. Like, they're in the woods with the freaking search dogs for you, bro. And bro, hello? Just scrolling on your phone in your sleeping berth. I don't like the sleeping berth. What the flip? You deserve to be caught. Sleeping berth? Are we serious? Good night. I shoplifted once and now I can't stop doing it. Don't send this. I have nothing to do with this, y'all. I live in the UAE and I'm an 11th grader. I suspect that I'm a kleptomaniac. What is up with these big words that no one knows the meaning of? Kleptomaniac. I got caught for stealing. Matter of fact, we're going to Google for that too, because what the flip does that even mean? Kleptomaniac. Kleptomania is a mental health disorder characterized by an irresistible urge to steal items regardless of their value or need. So you just see some chapstick laying on someone's desk and you're like, I really need that chapstick. Like, take it. I got caught for stealing money in class, and even that didn't stop me from shoplifting. I've been shoplifting for about 2 years now. It's mostly just snacks and other small stuff, never over $30. So is this like, can you be put in like a psych ward for this junk? Like for stealing, girl.
Let's move on, okay? Now in
what? I can't stop consuming the water in olive jars. Are you human? Are we dead? Are we dead serious right now? This started when I was about 7 on Christmas when I was at my grandma's house and she left out a jar of olives. I tried some of the water the olives marinate in and instantly became hooked. Something about it is so good to me, and now I'm known in my family as Olive Girl. Oh, girl, they got you good. They clocked you all the way. Olive Girl? I'd run away and never come home. Because what? Because when I was little, I would run around with a jar of olive water and a straw. A few months ago, I tried capers, which were pretty good, but the water was what got me. Now I will literally buy olives and capers just to stick a straw in the jar and consume the olive caper marinated water. It's so good. Just me. What do you think? What do you think? Your nickname is Olive Girl. What do you think? Give me an actual one. What do you think? Just me? Just me? Yes. Also, we're going back to Google because I have no idea what capers are. Ew! Those? You're disgusting. You need to be put away. There's something wrong with you, man. What the flip? Every time someone asks me to take a picture of them, I turn the camera around and snap a picture of myself. This would just tick me off. I can't even count the number of people I've done this to. I've been doing it since front-facing phone cameras were a thing. Sometimes I ask them if they want me to take a picture just to do it. I've only been caught out twice, but they both thought it was funny. I've traveled extensively, so I'm excited that I'm out in the wide world. No, put her away. Put her... This is all she does. Oh, there's an edit. Edit to add. I absolutely make sure I get the pictures they need before even considering taking my picture. My want to photobomb is secondary. Okay, good, because, girl, we would have had to run a fade over that. I'm the guy... What? I'm the guy that used to put extra McNuggets in your order. We love you. We love you. There's a nation. There's a nation of people in this world that thank God every day for you. Jesus knew we needed you and he put you on this earth for us. That is in... You do not know how many lives you have saved. It says, if you ordered 4, I'd still put 4. If you ordered 4, I'd still put 4. What happened to the word extra? If you ordered 6, I'd put 8. If you ordered 10, I'd put 13. If you ordered 20, I wouldn't even count. I'd try to fill the box to the rim, but since no manager would ever notice that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver. Okay. I pretend to be forgetful and clueless to dodge responsibilities. I hate you. No, I don't. I love you. But I dislike this. Wait, let me just read. I'm yapping already. For years, I've built this reputation of being the forgetful one among my family and coworkers. I lose my keys and forget deadlines and even mix up dates on purpose. The truth is, I'm not forgetful at all. I just use it as an excuse to get out of things I don't want to do. My coworkers don't trust me with extra projects, and my family doesn't ask me to help plan anything because they think I'll screw it up. It works perfectly. The sad part, sometimes I wonder if I'm Sagittarius. I wonder if I'm sabotaging myself, but I can't stop. I only dislike this so much because my family, I'm like, my family thinks I do this, but I genuinely forget, and they'll be like, oh, you always forget. Yeah, you're right, I do. They're like, you always forget, and they're sarcastic about it. No, I forget. Like, for example, we have a dishwasher and a dish rack because we hand wash dishes and we fill the dishwasher because there's a lot of people in the house. So my job is to put the dishes up, and whenever my mom just says put the dishes up, I always put the dishes up in the dishwasher. And I always, like, every single time, unless my mom, like, says, don't forget the dish rack, I forget the dish rack. The dish rack is left full. And my mom's like, I thought you said you put the dishes away. And I'm like, girl, I did. No, there's about 20 dishes left, actually. I forget it every single freaking time. And then there's people like this who genuinely just, I forgot. See? No, I forgot. I hate you. I used to reprice steaks at my work when I was younger. When I was 18, I worked at a Piggly Wiggly grocery store after the meat department guys went home at like 3 p.m. It was part of my job to restock meat on the sales floor throughout the night. At the time, my mom worked nights and my stepdad would always be passed out drunk when I got home, so there would never be dinner for my brother and me. I'd always bring him some I'd always bring him home whatever he wanted, usually junk food like Hot Pockets, chips, etc. And I went through a huge steak phase. My family was kind of poor, so we almost never got steak. It felt fancy to me. So I would go find the thickest steak we had in the cooler and change the sticker price. So instead of being like $11.99 per pound, it was $1.99 per pound, making it exponentially, I hate you all, cheaper. I did this probably twice a week for over a year and was never caught. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand a thing they said other than the fact that they like reprice steaks. But I'm like, did you only do it to the ones you bought or other people's steaks too? Like, you did it to all the steaks or just the steaks you bought? Oh, it says I would go find the thickest steak we had in the cooler and change them. So did you do this to other people's steaks? Because they probably needed it, girl. You were only doing it for your family. You got to provide for the community too, you know. There's other poor people out there, man. Like, I'm broke. I would have loved to find a thick, fat, juicy steak. That's only $2. Are you kidding me? Good Lord. My father, he would actually like kiss the manager for that. No, he wouldn't. But he'd cry tears to the manager for that. $2 for the thickest steak I've ever seen. He might cry. Like, I go to can't sleep.
What would you do if, when you're okay, so he said yes would go? I don't know what you mean there, babe.
I go to can't sleep without stuffed animals or something else to cuddle. I require something to cuddle to go sleep with. Be a person, a pet. I require something to cuddle to go to sleep with. Be a person, a pet, or in my case, a lot of stuffed animals. If I'm not cuddling something, I'm not sleeping. You know, I used to think this way, and then as I got older, I still like my stuffed animals. Like, I have a buttload of stuffed animals in my bed right now, and I would show you if I didn't spend hours trying to get that tripod in the perfect position. But I started thinking this way until I got older, and then every night before bed, I'd get annoyed and I'd kick all of them off of my bed. And then I was like, okay, now they're just there for decoration. But like, I keep one, so I get what you mean. Like, I keep one big teddy bear that I stole from my little sisters. I keep that huge thing in my room, and then I sleep on that. But other than that, I can't have a lot of stuffed animals no more. I carry pumpkin seeds in my pocket and plant them everywhere I go. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Okay, was bingo along with you, you farmer, with the flip? I carry pumpkin seeds in my pocket and plant them everywhere I go. I've been doing this for over 20 years. There's no reason I do this other than I find it funny. I hear whispers, I don't know how a pumpkin grew here low. I never run out of seeds. I got pumpkin patches across the country. Till next time, lend a hand, leave a smile. What? Old girl is really going around just dropping pumpkins. Like, we're gonna be overpopulated with pumpkins soon. I swear you're the reason that I've seen some guys whose heads genuinely look like pumpkins. They're the size of... I know my homeboy, huge head. You probably planted him. You've been about to start paternity leave, but luckily there's no actual child. What? I told my manager months ago, followed suit with co-workers. I have photoshopped a recent birth certificate to have my name. It started as a bad idea, and here I am, okay, with being fired, but terrified that I'm going to go to jail. Seems too easy to work, or maybe just too crazy for anyone to fake. I don't like how short this is. There should be... Guess who ran out of storage? And why didn't y'all tell me I had this random piece of hair hanging up? That's fake of all of y'all. Y'all are all fake. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I was thinking the fact that this is so short and there's the lack of details in this makes me think you're insane. Because hell...
So much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok.